Hey everybody, Joe here. I'm back again, and it's once again time to open up a box from Video Games Monthly. What's inside this time? Let's find out. If you're not already familiar, Video Games Monthly is one of those monthly subscription box services. They have tiers for 3, 5, and 10 games a month, I believe. And for one set rate, you can get the games. Occasionally, they'll surprise you with little bonuses and whatnot. And they do a pretty good job, in my opinion. And let's see what they sent me this time around. Okay, this box is a 1-up. That means one free game. They are still advertising Old School Gamer magazine on another postcard. And the third final postcard is their thank you postcard. And Video Games Monthly loves sending off little, trinkets, little odds and ends. I still been using a can cooler that I got from them over years ago. And this one is a little bottle opener. One of these little jobs, you know, sort of like a plastic version of the old school church key or something. That is pretty cool. Do people in other parts of the world call it, or even other parts of the country, call it a church key? Or is that just like a regional thing to the Philadelphia area? Leave a comment down below. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that jump cut. I just had to get my thoughts about me here for a second, because this is one of those what the hell were they thinking kind of games. It's like they actually made a game of this. In fact, this would be a great top 5 idea, like worst ideas for games, or what were they thinking games, or they actually made a game out of this games. In fact, if you want to make some suggestions for this kind of top 5, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. And this is like a what the hell were they thinking. This is a game called The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys. Yes, sea freaking monkeys. And they made a video game. Why? In fact, if you wanted to try to answer why, leave that down below too. This could be fun. Alright, so that's out of the way. Usually start with the handheld games. I'll just do the one handheld game next. And that is a copy of Toy Story for the Game Boy. This used to belong to somebody named Jessica, because there's a name written there. Looks like some kind of like gel pen or something. That might even clean out. I'm not sure. But Toy Story, if it's anything as good as like the Genesis or Super Nintendo games, could be a good time. 2 things left. I'm a little torn on which to show next. I will show the N64 game next, because it's another one for the collection that I don't believe I have. I am very lax on updating my library for Video Games Monthly. I will have to do something about that. As you can see behind me, I was cleaning up my NES cartridges a little bit, straightening them out. I put more on this side, and I'm going to be trying to do that with the rest of my consoles, straightening them up, cataloging them a little bit better. And this game here is Cruisin' USA. I don't believe I do have that. And the N64 had a lot of racing games on it, it seems like. You know, they only had, what, like 300 games on it? It seems like a misproportionate amount of them were racing games. And that includes kart racers, exploration racers, odd stuff like that. So, Cruisin' USA, that's, I guess, kind of cool. It's one of them super, super common N64 games, if I'm not mistaken. And the last thing here is a loose GameCube game, kinda, I know. But it's the first Resident Evil. Both discs. They just put it in a generic clear CD case. You can see I got both discs here on either side of the flap. Yeah, it's a loose game, but you know, it's still Resident Evil, and that's kind of cool. Eventually, I do want to at least play and check out some of the Resident Evil games. I've never actually played one. I have Resident Evil 0 right here. And these are most of my GameCube games on these 2 shelves. I've got more on the top shelf. Like I said, I'm reorganizing a little bit. But Resident Evil on the GameCube. I'll have to get some kind of like jewel case or something other than this jewel case for that. I'll find something, think of something. And there you have it. That is what they sent me this time around. And you know what? Despite that Sea Monkeys game, which I'm just having a laugh that the thing even exists, you know, I'm giving this one, the Joe Goes Retro, thumbs up. Pretty darn cool. Except for this. I don't know what to make of this. If you want to say something about it, go right ahead. That's just, I'm laughing my ass off at that. Sorry. And there you have it. There is this month's Video Games Monthly Box. I had to take last weekend off, so no WrestleMania episode. I will have it up. Or at least I'll have the review that I had planned up for that weekend up. Probably the last weekend of the month, coinciding roughly with the Greatest Rumble, which is another WWE special event that they're going to be doing in Saudi Arabia. Their first time in Saudi Arabia. Sounds kind of cool. 50-man Royal Rumble. Anyway, enough of that. Just wanted to let you know that was going on. I'm trying to get things a little more organized around here. I'm currently taking a week off from work, so I'm going to try to get my S in order, if you know what I mean. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Take care.